I need my headphones. I need my headphones. So excited to get started that I need my headphones, bro. Toot, 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 toot. What up? What up? What up? I'm sure someone is there. Someone is out there. Hello, hello, hello. What is going on, guys? Starting early. People are going to roll in. What is going on? Cosmic, good to see you again. All right. All right. All right. All right. What is up, my early crew? That is right on time, per usual. What is up? What is up? What is up? Man, well, let's get the screen going here. Let's get the screen going here. Just perpetually have the Best Buy window open for the 5090 to refresh just in case, just so we can constantly be disappointed, it's just what we're doing, just perpetually refreshing Best Buy just in case, even though we know we're not gonna get one. We still refresh it just in case. Even though I'm pretty sure all hope is lost for a couple months, at just with how this thing has went today and how many people have not gotten them and how many people I know stayed up all night to try to get one and just got into the queue and just crashed out. But it's okay. We keep hope alive, guys. We're gonna give people a few more minutes to get in here because I turned this thing on a couple minutes early so that some other people could hop in. Yeah, what is up, guys? What is up? What is up? What is up? What is up? Let me see here. All right. All right. All right. All right. How is everyone doing today? We are going to pick things up, and I am going to be working on a new little clip that Dushan sent me from the video that we are still working on. I haven't seen all of what he's done yet, so a lot of this is going to be a surprise to me. He's supposed to come on the stream next week Friday, and we debut the whole thing. It was supposed to be this Friday, but we needed a little bit more time, so we're planning it for next week Friday. Instead, tomorrow we're going to be joined by Purs, and Purs and I are just going to jump into some comfy madness. I think Purs is putting something together. We're gonna try some like flux attention masking or something of that nature. But either way, you guys know that when Purs comes on, it's always a good time. Before I dive into the clip that I'm going to be working on, I wanted to show you guys. So I don't know if you guys remember what Dushan looks like, but let me show you here. So I had him send me some images of himself so that I could train Alora on him to make him into one of my Grills characters. And I think that's pretty good, right? Like, I think that's a pretty dope 1-to-1 right there. Yeah, I think that came out pretty good. So I'm going to use some of these images of him with the grills for another scene that he is still yet to send me. And we're going to do some trippy stuff with that since my grill stuff is trending right now. That way the video can be current, and it's going to mix a whole bunch of different things into it. But for now, this is what we got. So you were talking to the mic trying to respond. Oh, damn. I thought I changed the name. My bad. Changing that right now. Thank you, guys. I changed it on LinkedIn. And then restream just it. So now that Ali and I share the same restream because Ali moved to restream, I got to remember now to change that title every time because when Ali puts his name in here or changes the title to it, it carries over when I go into restream now. So I gotta thank you. Marmisuki, thank you. I greatly appreciate that. So, okay, wait, let me check YouTube just real quick and see if I have to change it on there too or if it automatically changed. Um let me see. Boom. Okay, it automatically changed. Sick. All right. So, guys, Schmied, what's up, man? I have finished my Project Odyssey judging, so now we're just kind of waiting. Me and Maddie are doing some Project Odyssey stuff next week to kind of get to the end of this whole thing. So yeah, we will keep you guys updated, but we have a timeline we're following, and you guys will be kept in the loop for all that. So okay, I got a decent amount I want to do in the hour that we are together today, so we're gonna get to it. Here is the video that Dushan sent to me. It is me dancing, and he puts this shaking and this and like he tracked it and he shaked it and he made this animation on the ground. So this 4 seconds is the small thing that we're working on today, and our mission is to run it through Animate Diff and turn it into something super cool. But to do that first, and we're just going to close the depressing nature of the 5090 right now, because no matter how long or how much we keep that on the screen, we're not going to get one. It is apparent that it is not going to happen today. So we're going to just move on with our broken hearts because there is no shot, because I'm not a bot. I don't have a bot. And so it's just not going to work. So we're going to go into After Effects. I have to rotoscope myself out. I need to make a mask, and I need to figure out what I want the background to be. The only direction Dushan gave me for this video clip is that make it trippy. It's literally all he said. I kind of have free reign to do whatever I want. It's only a couple seconds, so not that big of a deal. So we are going to come into After Effects, and as you can see, this was the last thing that I did here, and I think I showed you guys the tentacle thing that I made for him. Or if we play this, I made these like tentacle mask things in After Effects and then ran it through Animate Diff and actually turned these things into tentacles. So this was the last thing that we did for it. So he has that part for me already. So we now can bring in the popping video. And for this popping video, we do not have to he sent me one with no shaking and no tracking on it, and I want to use that one because the shake and the track will just make it more difficult to animate diff, and he can apply that again. Also, happy Chinese New Year, Snooky. I just saw your message there. Happy Year of the Snake to everybody. So, all right. We have our video clip in After Effects now, and now we need to prep this to go into Comfy UI and Animate Diff. So what we need to do, and I'm sure you guys already know, is we need to roto this boy out first. So boom. Wait, why are you not showing up in here? What? Boom. Hello? Wait, am I missing something? Why for this layer can I not see the video? Okay, wait, let's try that with something else real quick. And let's just see if I bring this here, bring this video here, and I open that. What? Yeah, apparently I broke it. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to close After Effects, and we're going to do what any sane person would do, and we're going to open up a new After Effects file and see if that works when I bring the clip in, because sometimes it just After Effects is funky like that, and sometimes the project file just freaks out, and I hope that that is what happened, because otherwise I don't know. So Schmid, that is really dope to hear, man. That is the point of the whole thing. We want everyone to get better. I watched some really incredible videos that I'm really, really stoked on. Okay, see, now After Effects works. So, rule of thumb, if something that always works, that is like a normal, just like a normal function in After Effects, isn't working, start a new project file and try it again before you freak out and you start like running around trying to do all types of fixes, because sometimes it's not you, it's literally the program. So we need to rotoscope this guy first. So I'm going to double click the layer I want to rotoscope. That opens up a new layer right here. So see, just some little After Effects knowledge right here. On the left, we have our composition, which is our main comp. And on the right, we have our layer, which is specifically the one I double clicked. In the main comp, it has all the layers. In this window, it's only the single layer. We're going to click on our roto brush. We're going to zoom in here. I'm going to make the brush a little bit bigger. And we're going to cut this man out. And this should be fairly simple to roto because I'm on a white background. It should be pretty straightforward. I got to get the shadow in there too. Boom. We take out that white section. Boom. Make sure. And then shadow and make sure. Boom. And then just so we can see, we'll make it red. And that looks pretty good. Let's see how good that holds. And we'll go ahead and fit this to the screen. Hit play. Naya, what is up? Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, so I want the ground in the mask as well. So we're going to just boom. Here's a fun little trick I learned for the roto brush, just in case you guys do this or try to do it. If you come into the roto brush control settings right here, and twirl down the propagation, the search radius is usually set to 30. If you set that to 10, it is going to make your roto brush way more accurate and make you have to do a lot less manual work. Just FYI, just some fun little tidbit there. Naya, I hope you hear back. I am unfortunately not involved in that section of it, but I'm sure the guys have received a bunch of applications and they will get to everyone. If you feel particularly strong about it, feel free to send me a DM and I can try to try to push your name in there just to make sure that your application did not get overlooked. So yeah, sorry about that. I wish there's more I could like immediately do to help you, but I can't just because that's not really my area. However, we are going to hit play, and now I think this should track pretty good and be relatively painless. And it looks like there's just a few things we have to fix here. So we'll go back. Boom. Take out this little white section. Oh no. Boom. Make sure that none of the key parts are getting left out. We'll go frame by frame for a second. See, boom, right there. We caught it. Bam. Bam. Let me make sure these get all filled in. When the frames switch drastically on a frame by frame basis with the way that Dushan animates, sometimes it actually works better to just do this, because see how there's like a big change between like this frame, and this frame? Like the ground gets significantly smaller. That sometimes will cause the roto brush to lose you. But this should be pretty straightforward, and this really shouldn't take us that long, and then we can get into animate diff. Tony, I am unsure, since I have not used the site for a minute. I had the site open, but my site being open was actually training some LoRa's. So let me here. I will test this for you real quick. Generate, and it's on pending, and we'll check back on that in a couple seconds and just carry on here. Hey, Cheshire, I don't know if you've seen, but my page now is full of random anime character LoRa's, because I have been on a tear on social media making these anime edits with my Grills LoRa that people have been loving. And Flux, I didn't realize, because I mean, it makes sense now after we had Shrekman on last week that a lot of people are not training Flux LoRa's because of how expensive Flux is, which I totally understand. But that explains why sometimes I'm like, I can't believe like this character doesn't have a Flux LoRa. Like no one trained this, but now I get it. And I totally get it. And I don't blame you guys whatsoever. Flux costs a lot for the buzz. But my Civitai page now, and it looks like my generator is generating, but we'll check back and see if that actually works. My page now, let me take R rating off and just make sure. My Civitai profile now, if you guys ever need any random anime characters for anything, has a bunch of random characters. Tony, Tony. Sorry, if I'm saying that wrong, we're just gonna call you Tony. What I would try to do is go into your account settings, refresh your session, and then clear your cache and your cookies for the site in your browser. Relog in, and then see if that fixes it. Every now and then, you just got to clear just everything out from the memory of the site, and then it works. But it seems like mine is working. We'll see if these images come out. They might be taking a minute, so there might be. Oh nope. I just got the image that I just generated. So as you can see, this is L from Death Note holding his plate of sweets with his grills, with his giant gold chain, just like we asked for. So, Shrekman, I understand that math, but the return that I get on social is making up for it. So, that's the give and the take there. Schmeed, you're wait, I gotta take your comment off, because Yeah, Chrono, it's almost hard to believe that those are the same Lauras that I'm combining and using with my Grills Laura, right? But they are. Most of those images literally are just the two Lauras being combined, and I have to mess around with the strengths, and it's teaching me a lot about how strong Flux Lauras actually are, because I find myself having to sometimes take the character Laura all the way down to zero point 0.5 on the strength, and the character still fully comes through, but it makes the image so much cleaner than when I have the strength at like 0.7 or 0.8. So like I've been taking the characters all the way down to like 0.5, and sometimes the grill Laura even has to come down to like 0.7, and then everything just looks really really dope and clean. And then once I upscale it, it gets even better. All right, we are almost good to go here. Just a few more frames. It's so much more fun rotoscoping when I have people to talk to. This is a very lonely task. Um Schmied, I randomly do these on the Thursdays, but if I mean, if you guys want like a deep dive into like editing a video in Premiere, like the way that I've been doing these very musical based edits for my grills videos, then I'm totally down to do that for you guys, so you guys can see what that process looks like, because I'm editing all of those videos entirely in Premiere. Okay, I think wait. I think the very end there was like something right here. Boom, we don't want that white frame. We don't want that white frame. And I think this should be good now. Let's check we don't want you. Let's check that out. That looks like a pretty good mask. Now let's check me out on the black. Awesome. Now we're going to add a 10 feather. We're going to bump the shift edges up to 25%, and we're going to change reduce chatter to 14%. And now we're going to check it again. We're just going to let that play and load and check it. Let's see. Nate. So I have an entire hit list of anime to get to before I kill this trend that I'm doing right now. I have a list. Tomorrow's is going to be classic, and I have some Laura's training for it. Right now is one of what would probably be considered the big 3 or the big 5 animes. The One Piece one that I did I posted the One Piece one yesterday. It's already at 5 million views. That is insane. Insane. I don't really watch One Piece. By the time I like realized what One Piece was and like saw it, there were so many episodes that that felt like a long-term relationship commitment. And I already have one of those. I don't know if I can have another one. So what oh wait, Cosmic, what'd you say? You're gonna secure 20 pictures of okay, guys. There is Cosmic's question. There is Cosmic's question, and we will not be training Alora on your feet, Cosmic. There are enough feet Lauras on Civitai as there are. There is enough as it is. Okay, so we have our rotoscope now. We are going to boom. We're going to put a black background behind this. So we're going to go to new, create a solid. We're going to make that solid. Wait, do I want to do black or do I want to do it on? No, I need to do it on black because we're doing a background on this. So we need a black background. We drag that to the bottom of our layers. And on our rotoscope clip, we are going to add a curves effect. And we're going to pull up the white balance of our curve all the way to the top, so we get a solid white image on top of a black background, because we need this as the alpha mask. So we are going to add this to our render queue. We just need a smaller MP4 file. So we're going to put this in Sir Dushan collab video popping. We're going to call this one popping alpha. We render that out. Bing, bing, bam. Cosmic, Moosey Greg said that if you send him your feed pics, he'll train them locally. So that, yeah, there you go. Look, guys, look at us. We are making connections here on the Twitch stream. So, okay, so we have our alpha. Now we're going to take the curves effect off of that. We have a transparent background. I need to put something trippy behind me. So we need to find some trippy footage. That is like, that could be a tough order. So let's hit up the stock video site. Boom. Okay, we log in, and let's type in trippy, and let's see what it gives us on here before we like go to YouTube or something. Oh no, no, bro, I need footage, not music. I don't need trippy music. Trippy. Oh, bro, this is pretty cool. This is pretty sick. Like, that's pretty sick. Let's see here. That is a contender. We'll download this. Cool. Ooh, I feel like this would kind of go well with what we're kind of doing with the rest of the video. So we'll download this, and we really want to see how all this crazy stuff interacts in Animate Diff. So we're gonna try a few different things here. Let me just get those into the folder, and let's find one more. That's cool. Let's see. I didn't realize Artlist had so much trippy stock footage. I wonder how much these people make just making this stuff, you know? I like that. I think this might work better for Animate Diff. So let's download this one. Boom. Okay. So we are going to pull these things in. Let's pull it in here. We'll put those in our assets folder because we keep everything organized. First, let's see what the woman's head looks like behind us. So you go, bam. I feel like maybe we could do something like this. feel like that could be cool. But then also, let's turn those off real quick. I think something like this might be a little bit more in line with what we need. Nadia, I am in Adobe After Effects right now. All right, but I kind of want something faster, so maybe okay, this one will rotate it 90 degrees, and then we will fit it to comp. And then maybe if we turn this one on and we change the blending mode on this to like, let's play with these different blending modes and see if something looks cool. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna start with this one. We're gonna start with this one, and we're gonna try it, and we're gonna see what it ends up looking like. But I actually, yeah, let's just try it. Let's just try it and see what happens. One popping, we'll call this trippy background. All right, now, boom, we have Comfy UI open. We need to open up Lay Workflow. So let me find one from recently. I think this one should work. No, because this is black background. I need a background. So I think, let's see. We're going full 70s. That's what we're doing. Okay, I think this workflow. Yes, this one should work. I don't think I need the depth map of myself doing anything, so we will hook the actual depth model into there. Boom. Okay, let's get the footage over to this computer and let's start testing weird stuff. So I am now going to grab these two videos of myself. I'm going to copy them from my Mac. I'm going to paste them over to my PC. Erotaku. Well, first things first, we're going to see what it does when because the ground is a part of the mask. So we're just going to see what it does, because it might just like blend in with me, which could be cool too. So first we're just going to see. Okay, so we have trippy popping. We're going to say 50, and then we have the mask, which is this one. Yeah. Man, I hate when these nodes are like bleeding into one another. Okay. Boom. We're using realism by Stable Yogi. We're going to leave the control nets as they are for right now. And we actually can just turn this control net off. And let's go into our weird folder and just try to put some tentacle stuff on it and see what happens, because the first option, the first thing is always tentacles. So let's try some tentacle monsters that have been tried and true for me in the past that usually create some really cool things, which is this guy combined with, see, you, Cildian, that is, you guys all know. I don't gotta be ashamed around you guys. You guys all know. Okay, boom. And then we're also going to use this guy. And then for the background, we are going to put in a mixture of this like prismatic RGB type stuff and just see what it does. We just want to see what it does right now. That's all we want. So we got to change the prompt though. We're going to say alien tentacle monster and just say trippy background. And my little ambient background light just went out. Sir Dushan popping clip so that we can keep this organized. Boom. And this is the same workflow that you guys can download from my profile, except I have an extra IP adapter added in here. That is the only difference, but you guys can go download this. And this is the exact same workflow. But wait, yes, you're otaku. That is indeed what my girlfriend said. My girlfriend said tentacles. It's always tentacles with him. I wonder what this is going to do. So, okay, this is our input video. Let's run through the workflow for those of you that are new here. So, oh, wait, something didn't take here. What? Oh, I had to re-download some stuff. So, yes, okay. Now we should be good. I think we're good now. Yes, we are good now, I think. Let me make sure it goes through. And then while we're waiting, I'll run you guys through the workflow here. Okay. So what we got going on here, Chrono, we will try that. Or actually, yeah, you know what? Let's try that. Let's go boom, boom, boom. Let's stop that real quick. And Chrono said, what did he say? He said, LSD acid dreams. And now we cue that up. Okay, there we go. So what we got going on here, if we zoom out in the workflow, this goes left to right, very, very basic, very straightforward. All of the sections are labeled per usual. And you can download this. This would be the ultimate LCM workflow on my Civitai profile. Our first box is our video loader. So this is where we load in our source video. We select our resolution. Second box is where we select our models and our LoRa. For this, we are using Realism by Stable Yogi, the LCM version. And we have the LCM LoRa on it at a strength of 0.18. We have our 840,000 VE. We have our LCM anime diff model. Below that, we have our control nets. We are right now using depth anything V2, open pose, and our control GIF checkpoint, because that helps keep the background stable with the images that we give it to reference. We have 2 IP adapters for reference imagery. So I have 2 of them in there because this workflow was made for when I usually have 2 subjects. Right now we only have 1, so we're able to bypass the IP adapter on the right. And in this IP adapter, we're using these 2 kind of tentacle monster things to see what type of trippy stuff we could get going on. And then we have 2 background IP adapters so that we could put 4 background images for it to pull from, which is just like, you know, I want to hammer in my reference imagery as much as possible so that it can get as close to that as possible and hopefully make something cool. We have our positive and negative prompt. That's actually pretty awesome. That's the low res one. It's doing the high res one now. I actually really like that. That's pretty awesome. So you guys see what happened there with like it's loosely pulling this background in because we're not using like any of the line control nets. Right now I have line art and soft edge turned off, but it's like loosely taking the shape of the background with depth, and it's like mixing these 4 images together. And I just wanted something very kind of trippy and prismatic looking. I want to see what the character looks like in the upscaled version here, as I think that'll be pretty telling of like where we go from here. But I like how much it's following my movement currently. I like that. Wait, what frame rate was my original video? The original video was what frame rate is this sequence? 18. Okay. So that's why it's going to look extra fast. Can this do 18 on the frame rate? Boom. All right. So, and then just because we are dreamers, we refresh Best Buy to see if the 5090 is in stock. And nope. Nope. No such luck. But you know, we can keep hope alive. we can keep hope alive there. All right. Maybe I try a jellyfish character too to match the colors a little bit better on this. But let's see what this does here. Okay. I like that. We can do better. We can definitely do better. So we're going to go we're going to take this, and where's my jellyfish things? My jellyfish images. Here we go. So we got 1 and we got 2. And then I think the background, we can focus that in a little bit more, and we'll use just these images. And we're going to say alien tentacle monster, translucent jelly skin. And we're going to copy this, paste it there, and we're going to try, first we're going to see how the this first pass comes out, because I want the character to have a bit more color. The character needs more color. But we also might actually, you know what? Wait, we're going to stop this. We're going to loosen the depth control net up a bunch. So we're going to go 0.4 on the depth control net. And we're going to see how that changes it. Cheshire, the NVIDIA website buy page doesn't even work. Yeah. I mean, like, what good is, like, who actually gets these things? Is it scalpers? Is it people that only have the best crazy bot things set up on the website? Is that who's like getting this stuff and who's getting them so early? Oh, wait, I have an idea. I have an idea. Okay. Have an idea. Okay. Boom. Boom. We're going to open this one right here. And while that other render is running, we're going to rotoscope this woman real quick. And it wants me to change my frame rate to 30 FPS so that it's the same as this clip. So we'll do that real quick. Blame the you blame the North Korean hackers. That those are who's responsible for buying all of the GPUs, the North Korean hackers. So I don't know, man. The $2,000 for the Founders Edition sounded like that sounded like the deal and the way to go for 32 gigs of VRAM. Like, sign me up, you know. Okay, let's try to see if we can get this. No, nope. Unfortunately, nope. I need. Okay, we gotta try this again. Boom, here we go. Boom, 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 boom. We roto her head. We roto her head. Boom, 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 boom. And we roto her head. And we cut that part out. Then we roto the glasses. Glasses. We put the red on so we can see what is not rotoed. Boom. 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 And let's just try it. I don't even particularly care if this roto is perfect or not. I just want the head without the black background, and I want to put the head behind me with the on top of the like trippy stuff. So let's see. Boom. Let's freeze this thing. Let's go check. Let's refresh real quick. Nope, no such luck. Okay. Ooh, I think this one's going to look pretty cool, guys. I think the upscaled one of this is going to look pretty cool. I really like how the ground looks there. Look at the ground. Okay, boom. Now that we have the roto of the head, we can scale that up a bit. We can, oh. Let's change the composition settings back to 18, which was what it originally was. duplicate. Let's bring this here. Let's go time, reverse, boom. And now let's just see. I kind of like it, you know. I kind of dig it. Let's take this one in and just see like what that looks like when we run that through animate diff. So boom, boom, and let's call this one 2 popping trippy background. We render that out. Bam. Okay, so the only problem with that one is because I loosened the control net, I'm losing a bunch of the movement. So let's bring the control net back to like 0.6. And then we're going to bring in the even trippier background. Bam. We're going to do this. And then in one of these things, what we're going to do here is we're going to put in we're going to put in this. I think I have like a skull thing here where I have a bunch of weird images in this folder. Let's see. Yeah, we're going to try this like skeleton thing. And one of Dushan asked me for trippy. So I'm just trying to like mash stuff together and see what I can get. And we'll do this skeleton guy. And let's try that. And also, let's check how my Lauras on Civitai are doing because I had them training. Let's see. Okay, so Cosmic, have fun, buddy. Thanks for hanging out. So I was training some Bleach character Lauras. So we got Ichigo. This looks like it probably came out pretty good. We got Ichigo. We got Rukia. This one looks like it came out pretty good, just judging off of these without like doing any running first. We got Orihime. This one looks like it definitely came out good. And still training is Kenpachi, but it only has one more epoch to go. And Kenpachi looks like he probably came out pretty dope. So hopefully these things transfer over the way that I need them to for what I want to do with them. All right, come on, give me. No. Okay, the girl in the background actually ruined it. It actually ruined it. So we're going to go back to what we had. Boom, boom. And we change this back. But now we're just trying to dial it in with the control nets. So actually, I'm going to keep depth at 0.4 And we're going to turn on line art at 0.45 and see if that makes a difference. I'm trying to see how this compares to the actual video right now. I'm having a hard time seeing the comparison without them being just like side by side. We go sync preview. Oh, that actually got it just fine. Maybe I don't have to tighten up the control nets, but we'll see if we can get more detail in the background by turning line art on, since there's a lot of lines behind me. That's the reasoning there. Ooh, this might work, because I already see more of the design in the background. So we have open pose on at 0.4 and depth on at 0.4. And I really like having open pose and depth on at the same time, because when they're on at the same time, they seem to get the they seem to allow for the most creativity from the IP adapters. And then line art at 0.45 ending at 0.5 should allow us to capture just enough of the lines in the background. And chrono, that is actually, ooh, do we like that? That might actually be a great idea, man. Let me okay, wait, let's delete her. Let's take the background here. Let's open up Photomosh Pro. Let's throw it into Photomosh Pro. Let's turn on the kaleidoscope effect. Oh no, we don't want the amount to change. Maybe the sides. Whoa, 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 bro. Whoa, whoa. Okay, no, maybe not. Maybe not. Boom. If we turn on tile. Okay, wait, let's turn that off. Let's turn off kaleidoscope. Boom. Dude, I don't even know what I'm looking at anymore. Ooh, okay. What do we think? Are we vibing with this? Are we are we vibing with this thing? is actually pretty intense to just like be staring at. Okay, you know what? Let's try this and see how this looks when we put it in the behind me. All right, let's close this guy. Now let's bring this thing in. And let's say boom. And let's go transform, fit to comp. That's sick. Chrono, you're the man. You're the man. Let's test this one out. Yeah, I wonder how that will look. Let's go. Let's see. Boom, boom. Let's get that over to the PC. I don't know why I'm an Asian girl there. Wait, let's see. Okay, maybe this can come down to like 0.25 because we still want the lines to like grab some of it. But it's turning me into like a let's see though. Let's see how this one looks. Oh. Did anyone else try to stay up to get a 5090 today and fail miserably? Tubby, what's up? We are working on a small part, small VFX clip that we are using Animate Diff and Comfy UI for a collaboration that we started working on the last week of December that we are hopefully wrapping up by the end of next week. So we had a video that was sent to us, which was this. That is me. And we have to make it trippy and then send it back to the person who is editing it. So that is what we are trying to do. We are trying to make trippy. And damn, what's up, everybody? When it tells me how many people are watching and I'm editing stuff like this, it really does make me super nervous that so many people are watching me edit, because so much of my editing and so much of like making the videos that I make is just like me sitting down and just trying things and kind of like getting frustrated until things eventually click and work. Ooh, guys, I think that this is not Huion. This is just Animate Diff LCM. But let's see. Chrono, what do you think? Do we like this better than this? What do we think? Do we like the kind of like kaleidoscope effect better on the left than we do on the right, even though the right is a bit more vibrant? Previous. Irotaku likes the previous one better. Let's see what the upscaled version looks like. Oh, looks like opinions might be split here. Yeah, I could always just run both and send him both versions, and then he could like cut it all together. Let's see. I really want to see what the upscaled version of the left one looks like. Need effects of the left and the colors on the right. Yeah, you know what? So let's try damn, I don't want to make this too high because then it's going to like try to turn me into a person. Let's go 0.45 and instead of using realism, let's try photon LCM for the next render. And then we'll kind of make our decision based on that. This is definitely not the biggest workflow you've seen. I promise you, in the grand scheme of like people's workflows and the stuff that people are doing, my workflow is pretty tame, actually. I've seen some workflows on Civitai that are insane. Insane. Oh, Irotaku, I'm pretty sure I think I'm gonna send him like 3 different versions and then just let him do his editing thing because Dushan is crazy with the editing. You guys saw the way he edits. I'm sure he's going to combine these with the real one and it's going to be like a very, very trippy couple seconds. So, because I'm not the one editing this in, he is. And he like trippy is his thing. But there was something I came across on YouTube that I actually wanted to share with you guys. So let me find it. Let me go to my YouTube account because this one will get ads. So, oh, no, why won't you pick it? Okay, so where was his most recent one? I don't know if you guys subscribe to Mick Mumpet's his YouTube, but this YouTube video right here, if you guys are into creating consistent characters in Flux, I found this YouTube video extremely helpful because it like he has this workflow that you can download that allows you to create these character sheets for consistent characters in Flux, and it spits out like well, he uses both SDXL and Flux, but it spits out the character at like different angles, so you can create really consistent Lauras with them. So if you guys are at all interested in doing this type of thing, because it uses like LC light and a bunch of other stuff, and it spits out these sheets for you. I put the link to the YouTube video in there, and maybe you guys have already seen it. It has 55,000 views, so I'm sure people if you watch AI stuff on YouTube, you probably came across it. But I really like this workflow, and I really enjoy his stuff. So there's something for you guys if you have not seen it yet. Okay, let's see here. Ooh, okay. Okay. Oh, and we're still okay, damn, yeah, and we're still waiting for the upscale one, and the low res one looks pretty dope. So let's pull this over here. Let's do a quick little side by side of everything we got so far. Think we can erase Gray Alien. We're not going to go with him. But okay. So of these 3, which background are we feeling the most? For me, I'm kind of leaning towards the middle and the right, for sure. The middle feels very cohesive and trippy. The right feels very like hypnotic and trippy. Suppressor, what's up, buddy? Thanks for joining us. All right, Eurotaku says middle. Resloom says right. That's 1-1 so far. Conqueror says middle. Hard to pick. Yeah, I know, man. I like them for different reasons. I like how vibrant the middle one is. I like how hypnotic the one on the right is. Schmied likes the middle. Shrekman likes the right. Damn, you guys are no help. We're about to see what the right one looks like with slightly tighter control nets. And then we're going to pick it. Winnie says middle. Suppressor, thank you for participating in Project Odyssey Season 2. We are wrapping up our judging process this week. So stuff for Project Odyssey will start coming out very, very soon. A lot of you guys seem to like the middle. I think I like the middle too. We're going to let this run finish. And then we'll see what this one looks like with the tighter control nets on the one on the right. Maybe it brings more colors into the one on the right, and that makes it more appealing to everyone because it's grabbing more lines. Because look at the low-res version. The low-res version looks pretty dope. Like the one on the left right here is the low-res. And it's almost done upscaling right now. And keep in mind, whatever we do here still has to go through like the final upscale. Damn, this video is gonna be so cool, man, when we come out with it. And I'm really, really excited for us to post it and collaborate on it and see the response from not only the Civitai audience, but the response from his audience. And ooh, a new contender has entered the chat. Okay, now. Okay, wait, let's do this. I think we can agree that one's out. This one's out. All right, guys, left or right? I think I'm kind of leaning towards the right now. I think the right is super cool now. Left? You guys still think left? Left? Damn. You know what? I'm going to run both of them, and I'm going to send both of them to Deshaun. I'm going to let him I'm going to let the chips fall where they may with that. So first, we're going to run the right one all the way through. Just going to go 0 frames. I'm going to run that and let that run. And then I'm going to open up a new window here. And we're going to drag in, I think it was the first one. So this is how I set my stuff up when I just kind of want to let stuff run and not have to deal with it. So where was the right one that didn't turn me into a woman? Did it turn me into a woman? And I just wasn't aware? Oh yeah, it did. The right one totally turned me into a a woman, so maybe we can't do the right one. But let's see. So if I bring that one back in here, this one is on yeah, Cheshire. I guess I could. And I'm just like, I'm just so used to the way that I use Comfy. I'm just so used to the way that I use Comfy, and I haven't really been using Comfy all that much for what I've been doing right now. But let's see real quick. So this is 0.45, 0.4, 0.4, 0.45, 0.4, 0.4. Photon. We are switching to Photon. That was the difference. So we're going to change these frames right here to 0. And we're going to queue this one up and run it. Boom. And now we have both of our full videos running. And they're going to run back to back. After that, I'm going to run them through my upscale workflow and then send them off to Deshaun to do his thing. Tubby asks, what do you do if you have workflows with different Python dependencies? I think you have to pick which workflow you use more often and you like better. But I'm not the right person to ask on the more technical side of Comfy stuff like that. But okay. Let me see. Can I get that? Boom. Okay. Guys, we're going to cut it here. That actually got us through to the very end of running that. So, yeah, that was a pretty productive hour. This is going to be sent off to Deshaun to edit with. There's some more clips I'm waiting for from him for that I have to finish up this weekend and this week. And then next Friday, he's going to come on and we're going to show you guys the finish edit and talk about everything that he did on his side and just like the experience of combining it and stuff, which is going to be pretty dope. Tomorrow, guys. Shrek Man. Yes, I briefly got to look at it last night. It looks dope, but I think it Illustrious lost some of that like cartoony, big over the topness that is making people really drawn to it. I noticed everyone's teeth were really small in it. So I think Illustrious probably has some issues with it. Cheshire, I do need a new light. This thing is super. This thing was cheap, and this was one of the first lights I ever bought back in 2018 when I first got my camera. So I definitely, it is about time to replace that with an actual light. But guys, tomorrow, 3 p.m. Pacific, our guest creator stream, since we had to push Deshaun back to next week because we still have to finish up the video, we're going to be joined by Pers at 3 p.m. Pacific. 3 p.m. Pacific. We will be joined by Pers. I'm not entirely sure what we're going to be doing, but we're going to be doing something fun and possibly educational. I can't promise education, but I can promise fun. And Shrekman, I am definitely going to test out the LoRa on the site later today. I just got to get my video edit going first for today. So with that being said, I appreciate you. I am going to send you some buzz. I really appreciate you doing that because there are a lot of anime character LoRas for Illustrious. That would save me a lot of trouble of having to train stuff on Flux, but I got to run tests to make sure that the style holds. So with that being said, guys, 3 p.m. Pacific, we'll be joined by Pers, the man himself tomorrow. We'll have a good time. And yeah, man, I appreciate all the input you guys gave today. Rip to all of my fallen 5090 warriors. If any of you were trying to get 5090s today along with me, I'm so sorry. But guys, I'll catch you all tomorrow at 3 p.m. Pacific. Civitai.com. Follow us and subscribe on all things at Hello Civitai or at Civitai on YouTube. My name is Tyler, and we'll be back tomorrow at 3 p.m. Pacific. Appreciate you all. Peace.